of his. I mean that like because I'm gonna lose anyways. You know.
Hey,
I don't know, man, because you have a good
yeah. You can't go with that
hey,
mentality, man. What the hell?
I took Juan down, and I was like in the bottom of
Yeah.
the table.
What was the score when you beat
Who,
me, Martin? Let me see
I
what the
can't
score
remember,
was.
dude.
It
who did
was
he captain when you beat him?
what game week was it? 17. 13? Oh yeah, 37 to 49. He captained Wilson. He only got 5 points.
Fuck.
Why would you,
I'm
bro?
not
Not
surprised
even I
there.
would. Yeah, that's right. I wouldn't even do that ever.
It's
Man.
because with captains you gotta gamble this year.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm tired of Salah, bro. I'm selling Salah because I can't stand it.
You still have him?
Yeah.
Keep
I
him,
think it
dude.
was Javi who has him too.
Yeah. Don't get rid of Salah. If you have him,
So
don't get rid of him, dude.
Come on, man.
you
Nah,
have to, man. You have to. They're struggling really bad.
you're gonna regret it, man. You're gonna regret
They're
it.
like what? Aren't they like third place right now?
No, they're fifth place.
No, they're like, yeah, we dropped to like fourth, fifth.
Oh yeah. Fourth place.
Fine. Well, now on the subject of captains, actually, now that you guys went back and checked, what do you guys who do you guys keeping an eye or thinking about for captains?
Fernandez.
Fernandez, yeah, it's a no
Yeah, I
brainer.
think that's the best
Fernandez.
pick.
Yeah. I was thinking Goodwin too,
Yes,
but
he's
I don't
been
know.
playing. He's been scoring lately. He took that
Mhm.
penalty this past weekend.
Yeah.
He
So
scored. He scored. I think was it? He scored again this past weekend. Can't
Yeah, he
remember.
did.
So he's been a little bit in the, he's been in a little bit in a row, and I think right now
He's
he's
on fire.
pretty much the only midfielder that has been consistent on playing under Pep so far in the last few games. So actually, that's a pretty good idea to captain Gundogan.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of double digit, um, like over 10 points. A lot of times over the last like what since game week 13 he scored over 50 points. So that's
Wow.
pretty good.
Yeah.
The thing I'm wondering about him though, without KDB, how much does that affect everyone else?
yeah,
Like
that's how I
technically,
felt
right?
about Calvert Lewin when Digne got out.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would pick him as captain. I don't think I would pick any City midfielder or forward as captain. Even though the matchup is pretty good, they are away.
They
But
tied
it's like
with the first time, right? Against them.
I haven't checked.
I think that's when their coach got sacked. Yeah, they tied
Oh,
1-1.
damn.
Yeah, but I agree with Joe though. I think the best captain pick this time is Fernandez. I know he got rested first half against Liverpool, right? Over the
Yeah,
weekend?
hmm
No, didn't he score the winning goal?
he did, but he didn't start.
Yeah, but
He
he
didn't
didn't
come.
start.
He didn't come
Oh,
in. He didn't come in till like minute under 60, somewhere around there.
okay.
And yeah, dude, he came on and he scored the winning goal.
They
but
were they were talking about someone else who's fully rested, and I think it was someone from Leeds.
From Leeds?
Yeah, I can't remember. There was someone who was like didn't play any like cup matches or anything, and they were saying like he should
Oh.
be okay.
huh.
Well, I don't think Leeds play as far as I know, but I'm not sure. I feel like they've been struggling recently. Oh, they won
Uh,
5-0 3 weeks ago. Never mind.
well, Leeds is a team in which they're still trying to figure themselves out. But like we touched on them a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it's like they'll score. They'll score 2 goals, 3 goals, but how many they concede is what really kind of is the ultimate question there, because they do concede multiple goals.
Yeah. Right now that you mentioned Leeds, I think it's game week God, I can't remember if it's 23. They might play Southampton, so they might have a double game week that week.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's 23 or 24. I think it's 23. And they would play
No, it's 26, I think.
no, but just for Leeds though.
Oh, just
Oh,
for
just for
Leeds.
Leeds. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
for Leeds. I think they would
So
play Crystal Palace and Southampton, I think.
each other. They'll play each other and then whatever other game.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So both Southampton and Leeds would have double game weeks.
Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
that way,
so
going up into that game week, it might be a good idea to double up on Southampton and Leeds players.
Really though? They lost their they don't have Ings. Ings is injured right now.
No, when isn't he, bro? He has COVID. He's not injured. He's not injured right now. He just got COVID. But
Who?
that was
Ings.
Ing.
Oh, damn.
Damn, Daniel.
Yeah, but I mean, if anyone like if I decide to get more Leeds players for that game, I'll just get attackers. I won't bother getting defenders because, like Martin said, they'll probably get scored on both games.
But defenders do tend to score too, man.
They're the ones
Yeah,
assisting.
they do, but I feel like there would be more potential in them if they got clean sheet plus that goal or plus that assist. Because then it's like they end up with like 6 points anyway, where they can get more if they get a clean sheet.
That's
You
true.
know?
What about like thinking about getting Dallas? Dallas is a defender
Yeah.
and he scores.
Yeah. Well, he's been scoring, and he's right now he's what the yeah, he's like number 9 in most points. He's only like 10 points behind Robertson, who's the highest scoring defender, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's good for this season, defenders aren't really scoring that high. Until this last game week where, City got like 20 plus points off of Stones.
Most of you guys have a KDB, so he's going to be out for a week. Who are you guys going to replace him with, or are you guys going to keep him on the bench?
I thought about it. I thought about keeping him benched, but I don't think that's a smart move.
It's too long. It's too long of a wait. It's 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah,
4 to 6 weeks, man. That's quite a lot. Because I told Juan too. I was like, I think I'm just gonna keep him in the bench. But when they first said that it was like 2 to 3 weeks, I was like, okay, I think I could keep him there for 2 game weeks or something.
Mhm.
But then when they said it was a lot longer, I was like, nope.
yeah.
I got rid.
Because the 21st of February is when he comes back. So it's a whole
So,
month.
you
Yeah.
got rid of him. So who'd you brought in though?
I brought a player who I've been wanting for a really long time, but fucking haven't because I brought in Madison. I brought in Madison. I had to. I'd been wanting him for. Say who? I've been wanting him for quite a while, and then I saw you pick him up. I know Martin got him, and I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking good pick."
I've been having him for at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know when you first got him, I was like, yeah, like I guess I never got myself to making that move, but I had seen the potential and points right there. So, but I went with him because I was contemplating. I did consider just getting Sterling, easy swap. But even then, guys, like even with KDB on the field, City were not scoring. They were only scoring 1 or 2 at max.
Mhm.
So without him on the field, dude, like he's gonna be less. So I'm just banking on City clean sheets instead. I'm not even gonna bother with their attack right now because I mean they suck. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't have KDB. But if I did, I thought about it. The person I would probably try to bring in just a little bit though, would be Pogba.
Yeah, Yeah,
Jerry
I
was
see that
telling me
too.
about Pogba too.
Because
He's been stepping up a little bit more, taking a little bit more chances.
oh, it's not
Um,
even just that. It's all started playing him more attacking now. So I believe in the last lineup, not the Liverpool game. I forgot what the game before. He lined up with Pogba and Bruno as center attacking mid. Because the thing with Pogba is like,
He's
I mean,
cheap.
he has the skill, he has the potential, whatever, but he just needs to play higher up on the pitch.
Yeah, Pogba he's what?
Like
It's
7.
like 7.8 or 7.
7.7.
Yeah, dude, like
Yeah,
it's
you'd
not
be
bad.
saving like 4.2 if you transfer him in for KDB. That's 4.2 in the bank.
If you, I mean, I feel like at this point, if you don't have Fernandez, why? Number one, like why
Yeah.
don't you? And number two, if you don't, then Pogba is a good, I guess, differential and alternative. I would say.
Do you guys think it's too soon to use your second wild card?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
what was the question?
Is
Too
it too
early?
soon to use a
Oh,
second wild card?
oh, the second wild card.
I think it's still pretty early.
Because doesn't the window close, what, next week?
Pretty soon. I don't know the exact same date, but it should be pretty soon. Um, I don't know.
Which
I
which
feel. Oh, sorry. I feel like towards the end is when you start to see those teams that are like really fighting for relegation and
Mm,
those that are really fighting for like the top spots.
yeah.
So I want to hold out my wild card for like the last, I don't know, maybe 5 to 7 game weeks because towards the end, because the table's so close right now, guys. We're halfway in and
Yeah.
anybody can win that shit. Like anybody can win it. So I feel from here to that time, like those last game weeks, like my wild card is gonna, man, that's when I'm gonna use my wild card. Once I see who are the bottom teams, because we're gonna know that Sheffield United is gonna be relegated by what, maybe 5 game weeks from now, like
Yeah.
automatically. So what are they gonna play for anymore? You get me? So there's certain
Yeah.
games
Yeah.
where like I'm gonna hold off until I know how that table is more straightforward. Because right now it's too up in the air. Yep.
Fuck. I don't know, man. Because if I want to get the players that I want, that's like a minus 12. Automatic minus 12.
Do it, man. You gotta take risks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
you gotta
Or
Because I
start
play
thinking.
on
You gotta
don't take
you
a
Man,
gotta
chance.
start
There's
you
no.
gotta start thinking
Yeah.
the long haul too. But
that's what I mean.
you gotta also gotta be smart about it too because you do have the head-to-head league. So it's like overall, yeah, you want to do well in both of the leagues, but you got to be somehow smart about it.
Yeah.
Fucking Juan, you're a dick.
See,
Yeah, man.
that's the thing though, because like Javi, he took a minus 12 and he scored 111. So if
Yeah.
you make it count,
But
Look,
that's with the bench boost.
oh yeah, that's what the bench boost too.
oh, that's right. Yeah,
But
you're right.
look, but dude, the thing that I admire from the guy you brought, he never joined in anymore, huh? Jorge. That dude, he took a -21. He took a -21. I don't know if it was like game week 3 or game week 4, right at the very beginning. And
Mhm.
that's when I was like, what the fuck? Like, did nobody tell this guy like how to play? Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
he intentionally did it or unintentionally did it, but he took that minus -21, and that fool went straight up to like third place.
Mhm.
He's sixth place right now. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, like he's been beating everybody in head to head.
Yeah. I know.
But what helped me out and what like when me playing him was that I thought he was gonna wild card. I was almost guaranteed because the Southampton game got postponed, and this dude had 3 Southampton players. So I was like, he has to wild card, but he didn't. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is sometimes, dude, even you have to take that many negative points you're better off doing it on one single game week, and then you stop. Because that's what I did. I mean, I took negative hits along the way, but that was because I was strategically planning for my team. I was strategically planning my team for
Double game
this
week.
double game week, for the double game week and forward. Because I knew, I was like, all right, these 4 or 5 game weeks, I'm gonna score low, I'm gonna lose, but at least I'm gonna have my team set to the point that I don't have to rely on my wild card. So that way I can hold on to my wild card as long as possible. And I don't know. It's just planning up ahead. It's really just that.
Yeah.
And
So in
then
other words,
just
man,
sticking to your
just take the
plan
hit.
because it's easy to like plan something out for 5 weeks, and 2 weeks in you're like, fuck that, I'm gonna do something else. You know? So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
can actually stick to the plan, it actually helps out. If it's a good plan, obviously.
Yeah.
So Juan, you're gonna take this win for this weekend. So you'll be good on that since Joe's gonna take that.
The -12.
So you'll
Yeah,
be
I
good on
decided,
that.
man, I'm only gonna do one transfer. I'm also because I also have KDB. This morning I was leaning towards getting how do you say that guy's name? The other City player?
Good
The
one?
one that's been scoring. Yeah, him. But then I'm like, you know what? With KDB out, I don't. Even though he's not a forward, I don't know how much it'll affect him. So I was looking at Madison, but I think I'm gonna go for Barnes, from Leicester City too.
I was doing the same
Barnes,
thing.
Um,
yeah, yeah,
he has pretty much the same amount of points as Madison.
yeah.
Um, and I feel like he's a little bit more of a differential
Who?
Yeah, definitely. Because
The,
than
he's less
Madison.
selected for
the
sure.
only thing though is like Madison does uh, probably have a higher chance of getting bonus points though. But
Yeah,
Barnes is a great pickup though. Yeah.
yeah, because I know Madison takes like their corners and most of the set pieces, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
See, and
anybody
then
have? Does anyone
Barnes
have Vardy?
is 4.4 cheaper. Vardy, I
Yeah.
think Jose had him. Um,
He did.
he did, right?
Yeah. He got mad as fuck.
Yeah, but he has two. Well, his bench goalie is all right, but Vardy and KDB injured for him.
Oh,
Fuck.
because right now
Yeah,
I
but
think
see, with
that's where I'm struggling right now. I just don't feel lately that there is good cheap forwards in the league right now. Like, Kane, great, but he's up there. So you really don't have an option for a forward at a really great price.
yeah,
Calvert Lewin.
that
I mean,
that's why
he's
I was,
back.
yeah, because Calvert-Lewin's back and
Yeah.
James played. He got 2 assists. Richarlison's back. He scored, and typically when all three of them were starting, that's when they were doing really good.
Yeah.
And then Dina's back too, right? The defender.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So they have a full team right now. And their fixtures, I mean, they're not that bad from what I was seeing.
Who they're playing?
They're playing so let's see. They play well, Leicester City this week. They play Newcastle next, then Leeds, then Man United, then Fulham. So it's like green, red, green, you know? And then they play Liverpool in 25. So I mean, it's possible, man. I was actually debating getting rid of KDB and bringing in Richarlison, but I thought that was too much of a risk, and he's too expensive.
Yeah.
There's just so many players I want to get, man, that I want to use my wild card.
I mean,
Negative.
Because my
if you make it
options,
count,
the people that I want to throw in there, um, it was Rashford. I was gonna get Rashford until his injury. Uh, I was thinking Madison. I was thinking Madison for sure. Fucking Pulisic. I was thinking Greenwood. And going back to Calvert-Lewin. But I'm still like,
Greenwood hasn't really played.
he played this weekend and he scored. And now with Rashford out, I think that's going to be the option if they rest Rashford. But I don't know.
See, the thing with the wild card, since it's like you don't get it back this time, I would say if you use it, you want to make sure it covers you for like a good 4 or 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
You know,
thinking
so like,
long term. I'm thinking
yeah,
all of
yeah,
it.
like, oh, then yeah, see, because otherwise it's like a free hit if it's only
Because,
useful for like 1 or 2 weeks.
No, I'm going
yeah, but
long term.
listen to what you're saying. You're saying long term, dude. Like the first half of the season, how was it? It was so unpredictable, man.
Yeah,
You
but
get
I
me?
made it. I made it on top of the table for what, like 8 weeks before I used my wild card. I know you used it like week 2 or something.
I used it week 2 or week 3, I
Right.
Really?
forgot. One of those two.
A lot of people use it on week 3.
Yeah, I think it was week 3 when I used it.
Yeah, I don't remember when I used mine.
Oh, Green was a fucking midfielder? You gotta be kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the only forwards that Manchester have are
Martial.
Cavani and Martial.
Yeah, get Marshall, dude.
I hate that guy,
No,
man.
stop.
Dude, I regret getting him in my team, man. Like
It's
I
because he
have
had
him,
such a good closing that season. The fool's
man.
on fire.
I realized my camera wasn't on.
Who's that?
Is that
Yeah,
Danny?
Yeah,
Danny.
yeah.
Oh.
It's me, yeah. One sec.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm like, where's that voice coming from?
I was speaking
God.
and then I realized that I have like I haven't turned on my camera. Yeah, let me
Oh,
fix
no
that.
wonder, man. Hey, so what do you guys think about going triple city defense?
That's
It's
too much.
tempting, man.
I think it's too
It's
much.
it's tempting.
I
yeah,
think you
too
should
much
do
Well,
it.
they're
though.
playing really great, and all the
I think
defenders
you
that
should
they
do it.
have been scoring. So it's just extra intriguing in which like they're getting the clean sheet points and they're getting um, goals themselves. So it's definitely interesting, but to put all your bets in just all
Just
the
for clean
defense
sheets? Yeah.
on one team, that's just a little bit too risky. I would probably go with 2, but not 3. It's
Look, I see why you think the 3, because the next matchups are against the bottom of the table.
Yeah,
But I see, no, not Burnley. I think West Brom will score against City.
maybe West Brom scores on them
Yeah.
because they've been scoring recently.
So if anything, I would wait until game week 21. But only then, by
At
then
that
you
point,
only
it's
have
just two
2.
games.
Yeah, it's just a game.
Yeah,
I
So
I did a move regarding now that you say that and talking about you know I definitely feel that Newcastle's going to get relegated.
Hey, man, don't say that.
what?
I let go
They're near the bottom right now.
I let go of Wilson and I picked up Antonio.
Same.
Ooh, that
ooh,
guy. While he's healthy, man, everybody should have him. He might get
Villa,
injured in a
bro.
week or two, but
Dude,
that guy scores.
so I hate myself, guys, because I was supposed. Okay, last game week I didn't take a negative hit. I didn't take no negative points. I told Juan I was like, I don't want to take negative points because I really want to beat that Jorge guy. And
Yeah.
I hate myself because I was so tempted to take the -4 for Antonio too. I was like, dude, like I should, but I didn't want to take a negative hit. I regret myself because that -4 would have given me a positive 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have been highest
Yeah,
scorer of the week.
yeah, I would have got 14 if I would have took that -4 and got Antonio. Damn, man. Oh well, it happened.
And the thing with that guy is he usually always gets bonus points too.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
well, not only just that, I mean, he's gonna play every goddamn minute because
Yeah.
West Ham don't
There's
have
no one
another
else.
striker. There's nobody else, so they're gonna rest him to the point where, like, obviously they're gonna try and keep him fit so that he doesn't get injured. But aside from that, he's gonna play every league minute, if that makes sense. So
You talking about Antonio?
yeah,
Yeah.
But now that Calvin Lewis is back in, like I was wondering if I made the right move of picking up Antonio, if I should have, or I should have gone for Lewis.
Uh,
I'll tell you right now.
I would say it's a good pick, man. I
yeah, it's
mean,
still a good pick. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's. I
mhm.
feel like
That's what it
the
was.
good. I think the good thing about Calvert Lewin now is that now he's back to like a differential aspect, because before everybody owned him, and I know there's
Yeah,
still a lot of people that own him still, but a lot of people got rid of him. So he's not a differential. I would say a differential, but he's not as heavily owned as before. So I still think that's a good pick as well.
he's only owned by 26.8 right now. He was at over 50 for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so but see, Antonio's only at 13 right now. So
Talking about ownership. I think right now the highest ownership is Martinez, the goalie from Aston Villa.
He's a beast, man.
yeah,
Emiliano is such a beast. But no, yeah, he went up in price. He started at 5, and I think he's at 6 now. I think he just went up in price again.
he's
Really?
at
Oh
5.1
no, 5.1. No, he started at 4.5. 4.5
because he was bench
oh,
at the start of the game, right?
by
For
Arsenal.
he was to bench for Arsenal.
Yeah, but he started at 4.5, and I remember that because I started with him as my two keepers the entire game.
Yeah, it's he's a good pick too, though. Like for sure.
I I'm gonna have to get Pope sooner than later though.
Dude, that guy, man,
I have to get Pope
bonus
in,
points
man.
and save points every
Yeah,
game.
thought on
That means our
Chelsea.
defense sucks.
Oh, Jose's asking, what do you guys think about Chelsea? The
Man,
trending.
I'm staying as far away from them as I can.
Yeah.
Like,
I
not even like no one.
I honestly think picking up Chelsea for at least 5 weeks would be good.
not
See, but
not
who
not
would you get?
not right now though.
Yeah, especially right now. What do you mean?
No, because you
It
still don't
just
know. You still don't know how they're gonna
Who's
perform,
gonna
man.
start?
You don't.
exactly.
Yeah,
Look,
I mean, but you don't
what's
know
gonna
how he's gonna
happen?
play.
Yeah. You don't know who to pick, but this is what I think. Manager's gonna go in there and pick the top players, or maybe like the highest paid, and be like, go, and they're gonna do their own thing. That's what I think.
What do you mean do their own
So,
thing?
like, no tactics, just show me what you got.
But
That's what I think.
you
So
can't have like 5 players on the field just doing what they want though, man.
the forwards you can. You could have like the
The
wingers with the forward and the cam. Make them do their magic. Everybody else, just make sure you don't get scored on.
All right,
If
hold on.
I
Let me
had
see.
to, man, the only Chelsea player I would get, and this is like as a last resort thing, would be Mandy. Because he's cheap. He's 5.1.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets bonus points a lot when he gets a clean sheet. But I mean their forwards, like Werner especially. Fucking hate that
No,
guy.
I don't know about Warner. I would get their best dribbler. Whoever their best dribbler is, I would get them.
Three,
Who would
five,
that be?
two.
Pulisic.
I don't know if
Bro,
it's
this guy.
Pulisic.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this much. This guy's gonna come in and he's gonna play a 3-5-2.
Wait, who'd they get?
No, I don't think so.
Dude,
He,
Not with Chilwell.
he used to be the former coach for PSG, and before that, he used to be the
Oh,
former coach of Borussia for a bit.
so all
Mm-hmm.
his
Yeah,
lineups
And
are
Dortmund.
3-5-2.
Uh-huh.
He's
maybe
only gonna play
five,
with two.
five, two,
He's
three,
gonna
maybe.
he's gonna play. Oh yeah, 5-5-3-2. It's 5-3-2.
maybe Soma's a good pick then.
5-3-2. This who's gonna play
Chill was playing.
with two forwards right on top. This
I
Warner and fuck. You see, I don't know, man.
I still
They
have
have
It
a
could be
Zuma.
decent.
Giroud and
I
Warner, or Warner and fucking Abraham.
Tammy Abraham.
Yeah.
I still have Zuma, and I still have Mount from Chelsea, and I thought about getting rid of him, but I don't want to take any negative points on there. But
Yeah.
I just
But I'm
don't see it.
saying, like,
If
if you want Chelsea players, it has to be now. If
Mhm.
you want Chelsea players, because
I would keep
their
him, Martin.
their fixtures aren't. Yeah, after game week 24, Chelsea's fixtures aren't looking that good.
if
I
I
don't
knew
know.
who would be their starting striker like every game, I would get him. But he
I'm
swaps
pretty
them. Well,
sure.
he would swap them out every week.
Well, their top scorer is Giroud.
Yeah, and that's who
Then
I
they'll
would
probably
want to
start him.
start, and I would probably get him. But I mean, I think Javi got him, and he only started like one game out of the ones he had him for. So, and then he's not cheap,
It's because
So
the thing is that that's the thing, man. Like Lampard was still experimenting through the whole season. You get me? So he really didn't have a system. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He was testing out all whatever his ideas he had, hoping that one of them would fucking work.
yeah,
That's why every week it was like a new lineup, new players. Because to him it was pretty much just fuck. Whoever I see is putting in the work is gonna start. I guess.
Yeah,
My thing is like you did start seeing some players actually performing, um, doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden like they would be benched, and it'd be like why is this guy benched? Like Zuma had like clean sheets for 3 weeks, scored 3 goals, and then the next game he was
assisting.
benched, and like there was no reason for it, like why for it,
Yeah.
but it was just benched.
Yeah. Jose makes a good point that fucking Tuchel being German, because I think ideally that they probably have
oh
come with the
shit.
mind that he's gonna come and click with Warner and fucking who's the other dude? Havertz? Is he German
But
too?
yeah,
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 right. He's
Havertz, yeah.
German.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's plenty of that. I don't know. I don't really follow that guy too much to know like how he plays and shit like that. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just think Chelsea as a team, these next 2 or 3 game weeks, they're gonna fucking be experimenting up top. And the back line has to be solid and consistent always, but up top is gonna be creative as fuck. And if this will give some liberty to do whatever they want, like some shit's gonna go down.
See, I don't see it because even like the time they've interviewed Tim Werner, he said it. He's been straight up forward. He says like this is a much harder league. This is not what I was expecting. It's a more
But the thing is
physical.
that that's the thing about the Premier League. It's all like the media nitpicks, and so you have to actually like watch the players. Otherwise,
Well,
if,
I'm taking those words and I'm also looking at his performance and it's pretty much matching up. It's like this league for Tim Werner is just too physical, and I just don't see him performing.
he complained about the defenders like being really tall, right? I think
I
that's
Yeah,
what it
heard
yeah,
I
was.
heard something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. So it's just like yeah, you're right. Yeah, the UK media is quite critical and they twist your words and everything. But when you hear those kind of things and then you see the performance from the player, it matches up. And I just don't see Tim Werner actually really
Well,
performing in the
what was he
Premier League.
playing in Dortmund? What was he doing in
Oh,
Dortmund, or where was
forward.
he?
Yeah, he was a forward.
But
He
like,
was a striker.
was he running in behind? Was he a target man? Was he like
Um,
passing?
yeah, he wasn't a target man for sure. He, oh, Leipzig. There you
Yeah,
go.
he probably got the wrong team, man.
yeah. I mean, if you end up getting a Chelsea player and they perform, it'll be a differential for sure. You're just pretty much guessing at this point who it's
Yeah,
gonna be.
I would
That's
stay with Mount. I would definitely stay with Mount.
I would too.
Um, if
Yeah.
anything, I want to pick up Pulisic, but I can't. I can't. I only have 5 forwards
Well, remember that the new coach that's coming
under
in
5 minutes.
used to be the former coach from Borussia. So I think for sure he's going to play Pulisic.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
He might be the safe bet to go with.
So I'm not gonna take any negative points, but I think the next following week I probably will have to get rid of both of the Chelsea players, or at least try to bring in who I think I know is going to be playing for Chelsea constantly.
I don't think you could go wrong with Chilwell. But I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, you're risking the rotation part on them, but if it works, um, you'll go up in positions for sure because a little bit of people have them now.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So you guys are going with Fernandez, right? Captain?
Maybe, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Why are you
I'm going
nervous, man?
Fernandez for sure. I'm not, man. I'm
Jose,
ready. I'm ready.
I think you are.
Jose, who's your captain, Jose?
Who?
Jose. I want to know who his captain is.
Oh.
Word.
Oh shit.
I'm
believe
actually
you
going to triple captain Fernandez.
Triple captain.
What
You're
happened,
gonna
Martin?
triple. Whoa, that's gold, man. Hell yeah. Hey, man.
Sabala, you got
Yeah.
lucky.
Why?
Because I was gonna triple captain De Bruyne.
Triple Captain Fernandez.
Nah, hell no.
Hey, honestly, he can probably will probably score a bunch of points.
I'm pretty sure he can, but I'm away until Gameweek 24 or 32.
Or the next double, which is 26, right? I think it's 26.
For United, I'm not sure.
The games, I don't think the games are going to be as good as they were 19, though.
Yeah.
19, there was a lot of options.
Well, I'm either thinking Fernandez or Antonio for sure.
Oh, against Crystal Palace. Dude, Crystal Palace recently, they've gotten like smashed by a bunch of teams. Like, if you look at their scores, they've gotten let me see. They've gotten
They beat Southampton.
Look at Rio. Rio's over here laughing. He's like, damn, they figure out my shit right here. Look at that.
Nah, bro. I'm not.
He's changing his whole strategy right now.
Who plays Crystal Palace next?
It's West
Yeah.
Ham, then they play Wolves,
West Ham.
then they play
Liverpool.
Newcastle and Leeds.
I don't know. I don't know why you guys think Crystal Palace sucks, man. I think they're decent.
They're decent, but dude, they lost here, watch. I was looking at the scores. See, they lost 4-0 this time. They lost 3-0 to Aston Villa. They lost 7-0 to Liverpool. Um, so I don't know. I feel like their defense is starting to collapse
Yeah,
on them.
but the thing is
Yeah.
like they've been scored on, but they've lost really bad to teams that have a lot of firepower or have a really good
That's
forward
true.
team to it. With Antonio, it's like he's going to be the only one pretty much attacking, and if they can concentrate on him, they can probably shut him down. The only thing though is like if Antonio gets the speed up, he'll probably score 2 goals for sure against Crystal Palace. It's just how fast can they control Antonio if they can set the pace. If Crystal Palace doesn't, then Antonio's going to score 2 goals. But if they can shut
Antonio
him
isn't that
down,
fast, right?
huh?
Antonio's not that fast.
I don't know.
No, I mean, I just feel like with him, since he wasn't a forward, I feel like it's harder to mark him because he does like other shit, that like someone who's been playing forward forever would do. He would do some like other thing. I feel like that might play to his favor, But Antonio would be a good pick too for captain if you don't have Fernandez. See, then I know you guys mentioned Martin mentioned Pogba. If he keeps playing up front, that's a good pick too. Because when he
Yeah.
plays attacking, he scores points,
Who's defending?
Who's what?
Who's? Because I know they use two defensive midfielders. It's Pogba
In the
and
last game, I'm not sure who it was. Yeah, I don't know who it was, but I mean, Rio said that he's playing more attacking, but again, I don't know if it was because of the team they played, because it was what? It was Fulham. So, oh, but
because
it's Sheffield again, so he might attack.
what I think with Pogba, like he's good up front, but he's only good on loose balls. You know what I mean? Like corner comes in, ball comes out, and he's there. He could take advantage of that. Other than that, I don't see anything past the long passing. I don't think he's that good.
Yeah, because their fixtures are really good, man. They have like
Hmm.
till game week 26, they have all green and like a regular game.
Look at
So
look at Villa, bro.
Aston
yeah,
Villa.
them too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm still kind of like, eh, I still don't know who to get.
I just got to make sure I set up my team so I can pass Jose. I'm tired of being in the relegation zone. Well, too close to the relegation zone.
Yeah, deadline is at what, 8:30 for us.
Tonight?
No, tomorrow.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck?
Tomorrow morning.
Because the game
So
started at 10, right?
yeah, the game's at 10.
Two games
So
at 10, two games at 12.
oh, you're right. Yeah,
Peacock?
couple of them on Peacock and NBC Sports too.
Two games at 10. One of them is at Peacock. The other one is at NBCSN. The same thing, the game's at 12, two games. One will be at Peacock and the other one at NBCSN.
Yeah, Arsenal and West Ham are on Peacock, and City and Leeds are on NBC.
We'll see.
Cool. All right, gentlemen. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Hmm.
At your teams tonight. Don't wait till tomorrow because then you'll miss the deadline.
Don't
Yeah,
update
we'll
Jerry.
see.
I'm hoping he doesn't update his team.
He'll forget again. All right, then,
All right,
guys.
guys.
All
Good
right.
luck.
Later.
It's going to be a good
Later.
game week for
Good
sure.
luck, Juan. You're gonna need it.
All right, Joe. We'll see, man. We'll see.